Good afternoon, people, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, welcome. I hope you guys join the OMG Lashes family. Today we are talking about the most popular by you guys. You guys made it popular on my Snapchat. I am talking about the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. I have been looking for this so much, and I finally found it. I took a little trip to Rite Aid, and I found a whole bunch of new makeup. I also picked up some of the new CoverGirl liquid lipsticks. Some of you told me that they totally sucked. Some of you told me that you totally loved it. So we will see. We're going to put these to the test today. And obviously the Maybelline foundation, because you guys wanted me to review this. Now really quickly, the shade that I ended up grabbing is Golden 312. I hope this matches me. It honestly looks a little dark. Like, do you see that? So we will see. We're going to do a wear test. It is currently 3:10. And we're just going to wear it till I go to sleep. But yeah, if you guys want to see my first impressions / review / wear test, then let's start right into the video, shall we? First things first, I am going to prime my skin. I always use the Milk Makeup Blurring Stick. This is literally what I wear on a daily basis. So I'm just going to use this because even if I wasn't reviewing this foundation, this is what I would do. Now really quickly, before we get into the actual review, I just want to let you guys know that there are 16 shades available. Now from Rite Aid, I picked this foundation up. I believe it was $11.99. Yep, $11.99, which is also $11.99 at Ulta. This is supposed to be a super lightweight full coverage formula. It's oil free. It doesn't clog your pores. It's dermatologist tested. Full coverage foundation with a seamless finish. Evens out, camouflages, and enhances your skin. It minimizes the appearance of flaws and imperfections, and it glides onto your skin for smooth and breathable wear. I will take it. If you guys know, this isn't really a new foundation. It's actually a reformulated foundation. Where did I leave it? It's reformulated. This used to be old school, like old school. I never used it before, I don't think, but they brought it back and it's supposed to be better than ever. So we'll see. When I usually do foundation reviews, I like to do one side of my face with a beauty blender, and then the other side of my face with a brush, because I know that people like to do either or. I personally like to do both of them. Lately, I have been loving my foundation with the Kabuki brush by Beauty Junkies, which is this one right here. So this side we're going to do a flat Kabuki brush, and then on this side we're going to do a beauty blender, just so we can compare. You guys can get an idea of which one looks better or if they both look the same. It comes with a pump, which is absolutely amazing. I love foundations with pumps. So that is what the color looks like. Again, that is in the shade Honey, or Golden, sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dot it all on this side. Again, on this side, I'm going to take the Kabuki brush. So we're just going to start to stipple that in. And actually, that is like a really good match. I am so proud of myself. Now, I don't remember reading whether this is a matte finish, a satin finish, or what. So there is one side of my face. As you can see, huge difference. A lot of redness, a lot of like little discoloration, and this covered everything. I am shook right now. I love how it feels on the skin. It definitely doesn't feel like, if I touch my skin, it doesn't really feel like I'm wearing anything. It feels just like it said, like very lightweight on the skin, which I can totally appreciate, because I love a foundation that doesn't feel heavy on the skin, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to do another pump. And again, I'm just going to dot it all over the skin. I know that usually the beauty blender will soak up some of the products. So we're just going to see how it does. Again, taking my beauty blender. To be honest with you guys, I think I can get away with maybe like a pump and a half, and it'll be good for my whole face. But since I was doing half and half, I didn't know how much to use. Just by looking at it, I can tell you already that this is going to be one of my go-to foundations. It doesn't look heavy on the skin. Both sides look pretty much the same. This one looks very flawless, as well as this one. It doesn't look blotchy. I do have to say though that it is clinging on to a little bit of some dry areas that I have here. Not clinging on, but you can still see you see that? Really happy with the shade. I think it looks pretty good on me. It's just a little bit like a hair darker than me, like barely anything, but literally if I blend it down to my neck, like you can't tell at all. Like I mentioned, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my thing. I'm gonna check back in with you guys. It is 3:25 right now. I usually don't go to bed till pretty late, around 11 o'clock, so I'm just gonna keep this foundation on until I go to bed, and hopefully we will see how it stays. I don't ever set my face with a powder. Now I will go in with concealer, contour, bronzer, and highlights, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna see how it holds up. Let's see if it really stays on all day. It is claiming to be a 24-hour foundation. I don't know whoever wears their foundation for that long. If you party too hard, maybe you can. I will check back in with you guys, and hopefully this foundation looks good because I have really high hopes for it. Okay, so really quickly before I head out, because I'm actually going out somewhere, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am wearing this CoverGirl lipstick in the shade Current Nude. Really pretty color. They smell really weird. I wanted to say that. They smell really strange. I'm not a big fan of how they smell. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna go to eat, and I'm gonna eat ceviche. Bomb AF, right? So it's 4:52 right now. And we're gonna see how long this will stay on for. I've heard some people saying that they're not very long wearing, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, well, we are back, and I know that I look a hot mess. Like, look at my chongo. I am gonna call it a night. It's still early-ish, kind of. It is currently 9:18. Let me show you, honey. Para que no digan que les echo mentiras, eh? Update on the foundation. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just 1 second. Okay, so as you can see, I am very oily. So I am oily right here, which is normal for me. I always get oily in this area. Foundation settled into my fine lines. Like any foundation that I have ever tried has always settled into my fine lines, like all the time. Other than that though, I feel like it's still on pretty good. Like it's still intact. You know, I don't have any patchy areas. I don't have any areas where it's kind of like disappeared or anything like that. It's just literally right here where I have the oil. I'm not oily on my chin, and I'm a little bit oily on the forehead area, but this is highlight that I applied earlier, so don't mind that. It's mostly here, and I do feel a tad bit oily, like the slightest amount. Also, update on the lipstick. It's actually on for the most part, except through here, which is pretty normal wear for when you're eating or drinking or whatever. So this one has stayed on for a pretty good amount of time. I just don't know that these are my favorite as far as formula goes. It's a little sheer, and I do have to wear or apply a few layers to get a good coverage. The colors are okay. I really don't know if I see myself wearing them too much. So what is the overall verdict? In today's video, do I suggest you guys should go out and buy the Maybelline foundation? Yes, it's only $11. It really is a good foundation. If you are super oily, grasosa hasta la madre, you're probably not gonna like this. I am somewhere in between where I am oily in my T-zone and I'm pretty normal in the rest of my tortilla face. So I can bear with it. In the winter, I am really dry. So is this great for the summer if you're oily? Probably not. Other than that, the coverage is amazing. I love that they have a wider color selection. Again, with the CoverGirl liquid lipsticks, if you guys are looking for some liquid lipsticks that are from the drugstore, I don't recommend these. I would rather recommend either the Milani ones or the Wet n Wild ones. They're a lot better formula and they last a lot longer on the lips and they don't smell like pito. They smell bad. So with that said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you guys have an amazing night, day, wherever you guys are. Stay blessed and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.